It's Week 10 of the NFL, and we'll see the Cowboys' versatile running back. He's been guided by his field vision all season and has seen his way to 5th in the league in rushing. It's the Cowboys and the Rams on Sunday Night Primetime.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, you look at this Rams team as they enter play. Things haven't gone exactly according to plan to this point, but boy, you and I down there with them before the game, they were fired up.
And they understand how important this game is. Win this one, they can start to think about a turnaround.
Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Cowboys, they're halfway home, looking good at a perfect 8-0.
And not much to complain about so far, is there? I'd have to say they're the best team in the NFL through the first half of the year.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29. The Rams taking the field and leading the way, the man from Cal, the former #1 overall pick, Jared Goff.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
And Goff going to look to throw right away. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Goff now looking to throw. And this one complete again to Mims. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And some space to move right away as he's all the way up to the 30. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So first and 10 now from the 30. To throw is Goff. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5. Now it's Goff. Quickly into the hands of Mims. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. He's already topped his receiving output from a week ago, and we're just in the first quarter as that's a first down. Goff. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Nick Westbrook-Akine. His first touchdown on the year. And the Rams put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. So the drive there took 6 plays. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So here now the Cowboy offense onto the field to get their first crack at it. They're led out by the former Michigan State QB, a starter here in his rookie campaign.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
Here's 2nd and 8. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know the funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The Rams offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game as you take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, and he's right there in the mix. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Now a play fake, and it's Goff. That one complete to Hill. Tyreek Hill from last week. There are the numbers. 8 catches, 72 yards.
And they think they have a matchup advantage in this one. They're going to try and find some space for him to work and make sure he touches the football.
Goff now to throw. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And that'll be incomplete. 2nd and 10. Goff now looks to throw.
And that's complete to Westbrook-Ikhine.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
And, Charles, you look at this defense. They were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow they fashion some plays together early, knock them back on their heels, that looseness can be used against them. Then they're trying to scramble to make sure they get their game right.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Goff.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. You look at this Cowboy defense.
They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Now Goff.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
It's 4th down.
Fairbairn able to put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further.
So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys.
And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 8 carries, 78 yards.
When a winning streak stretches this far, you start to wonder if a team is truly unstoppable. And here's a guy who's been very much the legs that have helped drive this team to wins week after week. And even when teams have keyed on him and tried to slow him down, he's still gotten the job done enough to avoid a loss. Talking with him in pregame, though, he thinks that this week could be his biggest week yet.
They go draw here. Powell. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now a first carry for their fullback. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. McAllister. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. So here are the Rams to take over. Remember, right now they are on a 6-game losing streak, trying to snap that. And a good sign is they've got the lead in the football. Now Goff. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's Goff. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That's complete to his tight end Freiermuth. And no sidestepping that hit. He's going to be brought down hard, and it also sets up 4th down.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Now a fair catch taken just across midfield, maybe by a yard or two. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Throwing to start the drive. McAllister, he's going to loft one deep left side here.
That is incomplete. You talk about this Rams defense.
They enter this one number 13, Charles, in the NFL in stopping the run.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator, because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the #1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Cowboys are back within a score. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now the Rams offense getting the football back. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Nick Bosa.
Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Here's Goff. And that is incomplete.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's Young. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
T. Higgins.
46 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed, aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
On the return, Tyron Johnson. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field.
Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it 2nd down and 11. Here's Goff. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Again, brings up 3rd down and 9.
Back to throw, Goff. And this is going to be incomplete.
That's well done defensively. They get the pressure they needed on 3rd down. All the receivers are locked up tight, and they force that quarterback to just throw it away.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
A 40-yard punt, no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a QB, you'll notice he's worked his way into the top 5 at this point in the season.
Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
As quarterbacks like to do, he pushed it downfield on that throw, but I think that since he was outside the pocket and there was open space, it would have been a good time for his first carry of the game.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. McAllister. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Over the middle, complete. It's Hill. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
At the 26-yard line.
In motion goes the tight end. Now it's Goff off the bootleg. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Goff now looking to throw. That is caught. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing again is Goff. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
Now it's Goff.
That's complete to Wicks.
9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for our Rams.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. To throw is Goff.
He gets that one complete to Wicks.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Goff.
Toward the sideline, intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
And out now come the Cowboys.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
They start this with a run for Powell.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 2nd and 6.
Toss play, Powell. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
52 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues.
They run the draw play. Allen. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Powell. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That good for 19 and a first down. Now Allen. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
From the 41, here's a second down and 4.
They keep it on the ground. Allen again. They're able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. They'll run with Allen. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down. They'll run for it. This is Allen. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Following the play here, now we've got an injury. Now a 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. McAllister. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 20-yard line.
And the Cowboys 1st down.
Back to throw again. Flushed out right. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
This 2nd and 4.
They'll look to throw again. Dancing to his left.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This one complete to Coleman. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down. Back to throw. McAllister. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown.
Keon Coleman.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Cowboys go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes it a 21-10 game. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And the Cowboys are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Boy, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And it may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. Operating from the gun, McAllister.
Oh, first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted.
Picked up by Malik Hooker.
And the Rams are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
Now 2nd and 3.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. A shotgun snap for Goff.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Now Goff.
Now that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff.
Now throw right side here going to be incomplete. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt.
The Cowboys offense and their running back getting set to go once more.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
Throwing to start the drive. McAllister. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. McAllister. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 30. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
T. Higgins
in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime. So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. McPherson now for the extra point.